How to fix your leaking Ninja blender.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to tackle a common issue many of you may have encountered, your Ninja blender leaking from the bottom. Don't worry, this problem is often solvable at home, without requiring professional help. Let's dive in.
Why is my blender leaking?
Before we get into solutions, it's important to understand why your blender might be leaking. This often happens when the seal or gasket of your blender isn't working properly. Another reason could be a crack in the jar or the base.
Inspecting your blender.
Now, the first step is to inspect your blender. Unplug your blender first for safety. Then check the glass jar, base, and the gasket. Look for any signs of wear, tear, or damage. If you find that the gasket is worn out or the jar or base is cracked, you'll need to replace the respective part.
Replacing the gasket.
If the gasket seems to be the problem, replace it. First, remove the blade assembly from the blender jar. Then, remove the old gasket from the blade assembly and replace it with a new one. Ensure it's fitted correctly. Then put the blade assembly back into the jar.
Tightening the blender properly.
Sometimes, the problem can simply be that the blender is not tightened properly. After filling your blender jar, screw the blade assembly onto the bottom of the jar tightly. But be careful not to over-tighten, as this can also cause leakage.
When to seek professional help.
If you've tried all of the above and your blender is still leaking, it's time to consult with a professional or contact Ninja's customer support. The problem may be more serious and trying to fix it yourself might cause more damage. That's it for today's video. I hope these tips were helpful and your Ninja blender will be back to its efficient, leak-free self in no time. Remember, if your blender continues to leak after these steps, it's important to seek professional help. Thanks for watching, and happy blending!